car as well. So if you've got a 12-volt battery or you've got any voltage anywhere in the world, it will work.
Yeah.
And so it's all set up to go.
Well,
So, $400 million is not a bad piece of pie to start. And you can see what we're talking about is something that's really, really practical. Having been there before, having done this before, watching an organization grow and standing up on stage, passing out checks for $100,000 when $100,000 was worth something, you know, that's something we've already done.
Yeah.
And so to be able to start over now with a product that is so much more easy, so much more effective, so much more saleable, just
The price,
really
yeah, price,
from a
yes.
practical standpoint, means that it's easy to start thinking about how many people that we're really going to need. You know, it's awfully hard when you've got to know a lot of technical stuff to be able to sell any kind of a product where you have to send people to a website with people talking using language that they probably don't understand, you know, and it really comes right down to what we know and we know is best, and that is if you can cut through all that, if all you have to do is basically show people the product and say, try it. And don't go crazy on trying it for long periods of time. If they don't know that it's gonna work in 24 hours, it usually means they can't afford it. Because if you usually turn around to them and say, would it work better if it were free? They would say, oh yeah, it would work a lot better if it were free. And you can show them how to get into the business, because as you've seen with Sherry putting on the website, on the board here, if you can use that as a selling tool to be able to convince people that if you get into the business, because you should be able to afford this, and you need to be able to afford it, and you need to be able to afford other things in your life, and if you can show them that and how to get into the business with very little effort, very little money, and we'll help you every step of the way. We can recruit the size of army that we need. We don't need experts. We need people that are willing and are motivated and want to do something to change the life of other people and change the life that they have their own. You know, we're facing some really interesting situations. People are getting older. You know, our population is shifting and changing. And I look around and I see people living a long time after they should be retired. You know, and they don't have the luxury that I have of being a recovering retiree. You know, there's no opportunity for them. And so I look at the people that are retired. You realize there's 75 million people going to retire in the next few years. And they're going to live 15, 20 years, 30 years after their retirement. Where's all that money going to come from? What are they going to do with their lives? What about the quality of the life that they have? And we've got an opportunity now to start with helping people financially to get into the business, because anybody you get into this business, if they do anything at all, is going to come away with a positive experience. They're going to make money. And they'll make enough money until it satisfies whatever need they have, and then they're going to quit. But the way we have this plan structured, they're not gone. Those people may quit doing anything for the time being, but we've structured this plan so if you get to be sales manager, those people are going to be an asset in your organization forever. They're going to come back and start it and do it when they're ready to do it. Not when you're ready to do it, but when they're ready to do it, and they'll do it for as long as they're ready to do it, and this is going to be the vehicle to make it go. Opportunities like this don't come along very often. I never dreamed in all my life that I would be blessed to have an opportunity to do what we did the first time around. We changed people's lives. We got them out of really poverty type thinking. We got them out of real messes. I can't tell you the first time around how many people we saved from losing their home because they could start making a mortgage payment. The number of people that did not have to get on some kind of a welfare roll, because this was an opportunity that paid and recognized the value of the newest people in the organization. That's pretty different. But having that opportunity and being blessed to be able to do it again with a different product, with a different need, where people really have a more important need in their life to be healthy and still then be able to make money doing it, that's pretty special. I've told people over and over again that I feel as though this is much more than just a simple business. You know, I have no reason at my age to be as healthy as I am, to be as mentally active as I am, to be seeing product that we have today and seeing where the next product is gonna come from. I believe that this company has been blessed with a mission to be able to reach out and help people at so many different levels. And I think that all we really have to do is just to be true to that mission, to recognize that people need help out there and be able to have it, and be able to offer it, and be able to do something that's realistic. People really need some hope in this country. People really need some hope in this country, because it's not gonna come from anywhere that we normally expect to get hope. And I think we have got the opportunity to be a blessing in a lot of people's lives, and that's a scary thought too. I would never have thought that we might be an answer to somebody's prayer. That's a scary thought, but sometimes we are, and I think that that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna be dealing not as several people in this room have spilled the beans already on the things that I've mentioned are gonna come. This is not the first product that we're gonna have. This is not the only product. You know, we've got a product that is so flexible, it can go anywhere and do so many things. But we can specialize it, we can tailor it to fit some certain markets, and we can make it quieter, we can do some kinds of things with it, and we will do that. But our mission and our goal and our product line is gonna stay exactly where it is. It's gonna be oriented towards selling high-tech, something that is very natural, something gets us back to the basic fundamental ideas of nature. We're not gonna be going off on tangents, on trying to integrate consumables. We've built a marketing program that is built around selling this kind of a product because it's the only thing that we need to do. And this is something that we have done, as I said before, to be able to build an organization that didn't last for 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 years. Alpine lasted for almost 25 years, and about the last 10 of it, it was at its peak. Because we made sure that people got what they needed. You realize in that company, we had about 88% of our people were still with us after the first 8 years active in the company. How many people can say that about any other organization that they have been in? How many people stay active for 8 years from the day that they started any network company? That's a permanent company. And that's where we're gonna go with this one. And we're going to have this huge army of people that we're going to be able to take this product, products like this product. We've got some great ideas on what we're gonna do with some water products. I'm very devoted to the idea of some light products that we need, because I think that we have moved ourselves so far away from nature that these bodies that God designed to work in that outdoor environment are suffering from so many different ways. And we're gonna be there to answer it, and I just encourage everybody to get on board right now. This is still gonna be a tremendous opportunity 2 years from now, but there's gonna be $400 million that's gonna be in somebody else's pocket if you don't get on it now. And that's what we're looking for, people not necessarily specialized, not the special superstars, but people that have just got an itch to change their life, and we're gonna provide a realistic path to do it. So I'm gonna turn it back to whoever. I wish you all.
Thank you very much.
Mr.
Can I
Bill?
say something?
Yeah, we have a
Okay,
question.
thank you, Mr. Bill. Why do I let
This
this
is my
back?
first time to be exposed to,
Yeah.
to